folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Welcome aboard. This is gonna be a long, long ride, but I'll take it to the end as long as you are by my side. Welcome aboard. Don't you know my love is bona fide? And together we'll be strong as long as you are by my side. From Charlottesville, Virginia, NYC and in between, turning left when I should have turned right, smashed to smithereens. A boneheaded thinking, not enough right and too much wrong, but the tide has started turning since you said you'd come along. Welcome aboard. This is gonna be a long, long ride, but I'll take it to the end as long as you are by my side. Welcome aboard. Don't you know my love is bona fide? And together we'll be strong as long as you are by my side. Once upon a time I was a lone wolf on the prowl, making mostly mischief, man, you should have heard me howl. And then in what a drunkard would call a moment of clarity, I decided I would take you anywhere with me. Welcome aboard. This is gonna be a long, long ride, but don't take it to the end as long as you are by my side. Welcome aboard. The destination is unknown, but I know it ain't the kind of trip I wanna take alone. You and me, eternally. This is gonna be a long, long ride, but I'll take it to the end as long as you are by my side. Welcome aboard. One more thing I'd like to say. No matter what's ahead, I wouldn't have it any other way. No matter what's ahead, I wouldn't have it any other way. No matter what's ahead, I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Whitman, and our guest is Bob Cannon with a really rocking number.
Well, thank you, Ralph. Sure.
That one really drove along.
Well, it's it's a, sometimes you just need an opening number. And somehow having the word welcome in the title can't hurt. So this is one that I recorded on my last album, and it's unfortunately always relevant. This one's called Hardly Working at All. So, all right. 347 a month on the Chevy van. 30-year mortgage on a house takes another grand. I'm just a hard-working man with his back against the wall. But this working hard ain't hardly working at all. I got a boy 16 that's bugging me for some wheels. I got another who's 10 and needs a new fishing reel. The bills are looking big, but the paycheck's looking small. This working hard ain't hardly working at all. They say sweating it out is the all-American way, but it's the same old every single day. I tell them where to go, but I gotta watch what I say, because the little that I got has gotta go a long, long way. I'm gonna buy a new stove and a whole new kitchen floor. The house needs paint and windows and a new screen door. But I'm already robbing Peter to pay Paul. This working hard ain't hardly working at all. They say sweating it out is the all-American way, but it's the same old every single day. I tell them where to go, but I gotta watch what I say, because the little that I got has gotta go a long, long way. I'm gonna cross my fingers and then I'm gonna knock on wood. It probably wouldn't hurt for me to carry around a rabbit's foot. So when I buy that winning ticket on the Powerball, instead of working hard, I'll be hardly working at all. Yeah, instead of working hard, I'll be hardly working at all.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Really good one. Effective use of that drop D.
We gotta love D. Love drop D. Well, all right.
And that was a good one.
Well, thank you. This is let me do one that there's a long, long tradition of country, very, very sad country music waltzes. And I believe in upholding that tradition. So it's a fake drop D. All right. This one's called Pawn Shop. Today I strolled down to the small store downtown, where people sell things they don't need. Sometimes there's a bargain among all that stuff, but most of it's worn out with no guarantee. I looked at a gold watch inscribed on the back, a company gift that said, "Thanks a lot, Jack," was a ring from the class of '75 and a book of romances a young girl tossed aside. This is a pawn shop, items for cash. This is the place where you trade in your past. Memories of lives that burst at the seams. This is a pawn shop of broken dreams. Then I noticed a silver serving tray that I gave to Sandy when she married Ray. I haven't seen her for nearly a year, but I know that she's hurting 'cause she brought it in here. This is a pawn shop, items for cash. This is the place where you trade in your past. Memories of lives that burst at the seams. This is a pawn shop of broken dreams. Then the clerk asked if he could show me anything. I replied, "What you give me for this wedding ring?" He asked, was I sure that I wanted to sell? It don't mean much no more, so I might just as well. This is a pawn shop, items for cash. This is the place where you trade in your past. Memories of lives that burst at the seams. This is the pawn shop of broken dreams. This is the pawn shop of broken dreams.
All right.
Yeah.
We should let folks know how they can get more information about your performances and your recordings.
Well, my website is bobcannonmusic.com. I'm probably far too active on Facebook as well, and do that. And I play at Hat City Kitchen a good bit in Orange, and at Groove Cafe up in Montclair, which is a nice intimate place that not a lot of people know about yet, but they will now. A few things like that. So getting around as much as possible, and and that's kind of the way it's been. That's right. So shall we proceed with another here?
Sure.
Okay. It's this is a excuse me. This is my baseball tune. This is this came about one spring training when I was just watching a game and thinking about some of these guys you never heard of and you probably never will again. But this one's called One More Thrill. Been riding buses in the minors for 6 or 7 summers. Should I think about giving up this dream? Now here I am in Sarasota, another spring training, another blow to my wobbly self-esteem. So show some pride, show some hustle, though it barely pays the bills. Though time tends to take away the desire and the muscle, I'm hanging on for one more thrill. I'm hanging on for one more thrill. Now today I wore the collar, 0 for 4 with a K, but I showed a little flash in the field. The scouts are all here watching, some kid from Tallahassee, he'll probably land a guaranteed deal. So show some pride, show some hustle, though it barely pays the bills. Though time tends to take away the desire and the muscle, I'm hanging on for one more thrill. I'm hanging on for one more thrill. There's not much call for a seasoned veteran, at least not down here at AAA. And all I can do is give them what I've got, let them know I can still make the play. Final cuts are today, the roster's almost set. Guess I'm headed for Des Moines or Buffalo. But Rivera tore a tendon and the big club's in a jam, so Skipper says I'm going to the show. Congratulations son, you're in the show. I finally get to show 'em what I know. Here I go. I'll show some pride, I'll show some hustle. To hell with all those unpaid bills. 'Cause I've still got some desire and some muscle, and I'll give them all just one more thrill. I'll give them all just one more thrill.
Yes, hits keep rolling in.
Roll them in. I mean, so this we've got time for more, don't we? Okay. We'll do one about sexual politics, something songwriters have never ever written about before. And this one if I were a comedian, this would be one of those. Did you ever notice songs? So this one's called Weapons of Mass Seduction. She's got power over men, she does what she chooses. Turns on her lights and blows all their fuses. Oh, there ain't no defense against her feminine charms. A killer style, killer smile, they're her weapons of mass seduction. She's a tease, built to please. She ought to come with a set of instructions. I see her across the room and I'm begging for an introduction. Those lips, those hips, I can't resist her weapons of mass seduction. My mama wouldn't think that she's much of a catch, but I keep my powder dry 'cause she's got the match. Oh, but I'll still put my heart on the firing line. A killer style, a killer smile, they're her weapons of mass seduction. She's a tease, built to please. She ought to come with a set of instructions. And everywhere she goes, she's a drop-dead interruption. A flaming hair, down to there, it ain't fair. Using weapons of mass seduction. Now her plan of attack starts with Johnny Walker Black, and she winks at me provocatively. She worked on every man she knows, and tonight it's working on me. Lipstick a shade too bright, leopard skin pants a little too tight, and no need to camouflage her real intentions. A killer style, killer smile, they're her weapons of mass seduction. She works her body, she talks naughty, it's a matter of simple deduction. Then she pulls me off the dance floor, kinda like an army induction. A killer style, killer smile, she's got a stockpile of weapons of mass seduction. Whoa, weapons of mass seduction. All right. Thank you. Well then.
You get some good songs, man.
Well, thank you. Yes, I've written too many. You have to write a few hundred bad ones first, I think, then hopefully they get better. So, and you keep at it. So that's where that's always been the idea.
You want to tell us anything about your career in music writing?
Well, I was strangely enough, I was a music major at the University of Delaware, and it's funny when you're from Delaware. You know, usually when you're from any place and you tell people where you're from, they say, "Oh, really? You're from L.A.? Well, what part of L.A.?" And you get a conversation going. When you say you're from Delaware, they go, "Oh," and there you go. But I went to the University of Delaware. I always like the joke. I got a music degree, not enough to hurt my playing, you know. And started playing in more bands than I can name of every type. You know, top 40 bands, rock bands, bluegrass bands, just kind of soaking up everything, mainly from all the B's, the Beatles, Byrds, Beach Boys, Bob Dylan, Buddy Holly, Bruce Springsteen, anybody with a B, pretty much. So it seems to be how it worked out. So and now I'm up here in Jersey. I've been up here for about 17 years now, and so it's and a great place. A million talented people up here. Very healthy place to play music and to make music. So, and mostly I play around the Montclair area, and it's like I said, very healthy place. You know, so.
Great. Want to take it out with a?
Let's take it out with one more. This is this one is called "When You Were a King." Hello, how you doing? It's been a while. I'd like to say you're looking well, but it looks as though you've gotten mighty friendly with that stool. That's just my way of saying you look like hell. I remember when you were a king, talking loud and walking proud. But that was then, and this old world does not forgive. Mistakes are not allowed. The bartenders all know you very well. 10 o'clock now and you've been here since 12. Now I know God looks out for drunks and children, but they only help the ones who help themselves. I remember when you were a king, talking loud and walking proud. That was then, and this old world does not forgive. Mistakes are not allowed.